Des from Aro-Tarot here, and filming another tag video that I've been meaning to do for like a few weeks now. I just hadn't yet, but I'm filming it now. This is a response to the hashtag My Tarot Personality that was started by Sparkle Divine Tarot. And this one was hard. And I actually wrote down like 5 decks before, and I don't remember where I put that list. I'm pretty positive that the 5 I picked this time are the same 5. I like tried to go off memory. But anyway, I tried to go off kind of how the cards read and then also what's on them. Just to try to, because like, I always think it's interesting when it's like, how would you describe your personality, Des? Like, one of the first things that, like, the first things that come up is, while I'm lazy, I procrastinate. I don't know any decks for that, so I had to go with, like, the other stuff, and, like, literally, like, the whole, like, lazy, like, indecisive, procrastinating, impatient, is apparently my worst one. It's just, you know, whenever you take, like, quizzes, like, on BuzzFeed or something, there was always, like that thing where it's, like, how would your friends, like, best describe you? For, like, the best one, it's usually either intelligence, creative, or, like, stuff like that. Like, maybe, like, loyal, if, like, nothing else is there. But then there's always the questions where it's, like, what would they consider to be your worst personality trait, you know? And it's like, I always think of, basically it would be lazy and impatient, and apparently I've been told that I'm more impatient. But like, I don't have any decks for that. I got some decks where it'd be like, oh, you know, read with me, but ooh, nah, I won't include that one. I already have them 5. I already have the 5 picked out. So anyway, I'm just not in any order or anything. Just I have them stacked up. So, for one of them, I chose the Prisma Visions, which is like everyone knows the Prisma Visions. Which like I love this deck. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. And I included this one for how it reads and also what's on the image. The deck is very artsy. I follow him on Tumblr. I have a print of the Lovers because I love the Lovers. Oh, and then me and my mom, we both backed his new playing card deck. Yeah, James R. Eats has like such nice artwork. It's so pretty. But like, okay, so I picked this one because the way it reads for me is kind of like Ben is just a really good friend. Like, he's just a good friend. And I would hope that I'm a good friend. Like, I don't exactly have the most experience with friends, but generally I try being a good person when it comes to friendships. And I feel like, as a friend, I'd be kind of like Ben. Especially that one time where, like, he did not want to be read. It was, like, way too late. He was tired. It's like that's what he was saying when I'm like going like, yo, why aren't you reading right? And I think it was like 4 of Swords. And it's like, I need some of that rest. And I'm like, okay. But he just was not in the mood, and it felt kind of like snappy. And I was like, to be honest, me. That's also me. That's the whole family, to be honest. The whole like household family. Mom's kind of, Mom's not really snappy per se. And my brother's not exactly, I think I'm probably the most like verbally snappy if I get annoyed when I'm tired. Because when I'm annoyed, I get annoyed. Like, leave me alone. I need like a nap. Yeah, personality wise. And then card wise, like I said, it's very artsy, and it kind of makes me think of me with art, because I like art. I used to draw like all the time. I don't draw that much anymore, and I'm trying to like draw at the moment. when I get to the painting step, I'm gonna have a lot more fun. And that part, I don't know. I feel like that's gonna breeze more through because I'll just sit there and paint. But like drawing up the ideas for like each card, especially when I'm tired. But yeah, I've always kind of, you know, I took all 4 years of art in high school, which like not a lot of kids did. I mean, how many kids were in my art for class? I think there might have been like 7 or 8 of us, and we were actually a larger class because I remember the year before, I think there was only like 4 or 5 art course students. So yeah, just art. So that's kind of why I chose this one for one of them. So I forgot that he snaps. That he snapped at us the one time because it was like late. Me though. Okay, so the next one that I have grabbed, this one I picked just because I made it. I mean, I would hope it's would go with my personality considering I made it. But yeah, like they're pretty quick drawings, and I colored them color pencil. This time I'm doing them like digitally, since I'm learning how to use Photoshop. Yeah, once I get its, there it is. Once I get its companion deck made, I'm gonna use them a lot more because, yeah. It'll be even more fun. And can I just say, like, this, as you can see, like, these cards, like, there's so many, like, these are all, like, extra cards. I made 4 different versions of each night. And, that's what these are. And then there's also 2 bonus cards in the deck. One of them is, like, an image of, like, 4 portraits. But, yeah, the deck was inspired by, like, songs and like you know, like the members and stuff, and just like my favorite bands, so, which like I'm always wearing All Time Low t-shirts. Like, besides my polka dotted shirt, I'm probably wearing an All Time Low t-shirt in every single video I've recorded. Because literally I just grab a t-shirt out of the clean clothes and I pretty much just wear the same ones. Because comfort. But yeah, so like, yeah, this is me. I made the deck. I'm literally in the deck. It was supposed to be me, my brother, my one character, and my one friend were the pages. So I got the Page of Cups. My brother got the Page of Pentacles. Nick got the Page of Wands, and then I gave my character the Page of Swords because I don't really know anyone Page of Swords in like real life. I mean, I'm more of a swords person, but we felt like, because I had like my brother like helping me like with the courts, like more so just running past him and if he thought it was stupid or not. That's basically how it works. And he was like, Page of Cups, and I'm like, okay, I'll go Page of Cups for myself, not Page of Swords. So it's gonna be one or the other. Okay, so for the next one, it's the Dragon Age Inquisition Tarot, and it reads like the Queen of Swords. Like, when I interviewed it and was like, what card best describes you, like, Liliana came up, which is the, did I say Page of Swords, or, I don't even know what I just kept saying Page of Swords. I meant Queen of Swords if I said Page of Swords again. It reads like the Queen of Swords, and I drew the Queen of Swords for that. I do have one other deck that, like, feels very Queens of Swords-like, which is the Shadowscapes. But I decided to go with this one just because it's not only, like, Queen of Swords, which, like, it's like, my favorite queen, but, like, swords. So, I was drawn in that sword energy. But besides that, it's the Dragon Age Inquisition Tarot. So, like, I really like Dragon Age, so I play mostly the third one just because that was the first one I played. Literally, I'm wearing a necklace with Colin's the coin that Colin gives you in the romance. And then right over there is a necklace that I have that has a rose in a bottle. And it's supposed to represent the rose you get from Alistair when you romance him. I also have pillows of the two. Also, like, can I just say, like, this, I just love this. It's, A Sunny Disposition, I believe was the store name, from Etsy, and I just freaking love this. I had to buy this to put the deck in. Like, I got this bag, like, before I got the deck, because, like, the deck was coming, and I was like, well, and then I saw the bag, and I'm like, getting this bag to go with the deck. Yes. Some strings sticking out. Where's my scissors? Scissors. Oh, I put them in there. Do I have any scissors out here? Oh, I do. But yeah, so it was kind of like a bit of my geeky video game-ness and then the Queen Energy. Like, literally, like, 4 of these decks are, like, literally themed. This one, again, is another themed one, but it goes well with the personality, too. And my ribbon's fraying for some reason. That's not gonna last. I don't have my sewing scissors in here. Just normal scissors. And my pinking scissors. So I was doing something cool. Okay, so this one is the Future Vision Gem Tarot. And I like Steven Universe. So, like, obviously, like, that works for personality-wise. But, like, this deck is very much, it kind of makes me think of Amethyst. In the sense that it's pretty fun. It's, like, it's just, like, it's a fun deck. It's, like, literally, like, that Amethyst friend in your life. Like, fun, kind of goofy, but, like, can be serious. So, me. Although, like, if the deck read a little bit more like Peridot, it'd be more like me. Peridot's my favorite, and, like, what was that? Recently I took the, they had a new quiz up for the different characters about which gem you are, and I got Peridot. And I was like, yes, she's my favorite. And she is, the magician in here. I'm back. Camera died, and then I went to charge it, and then I forgot I was charging it, and then I also fell asleep. So it's like the next day now, and I'm not wearing an all-time low shirt. Right now I'm wearing a Ravenclaw shirt. I do wear different shirts. Who knew? Anyway, so the last deck, oh, I thought I still had it there. Apparently I did put it on my disc. Anyway, so the last deck that I picked out that represents my personality, if I can get out of the bag. I've been debating on making a bag for it, but, like, this bag has protected it from, like, some random spillage out of nowhere that I still don't know how happened, in my purse, and, like, it protected the cards for the most part, and it's like, you did a good job. Like, you're not the best bag in the world. Like, you know, like, I kind of really like the ones I make. They're cute, but, like, you did the job. So, like, should I replace you? Because you did the job. Because it happened when I was thinking about replacing it, and it's like, you did the job, so you're staying. But anyway, which, like, literally, like, the whole, like, names come off, like, but it's, anyway, it's, of course, my favorite, my soul deck, my first deck, first tarot deck, the, Justice League Tarot, and, like I said with the other ones, like 4 out of 5 were themed, and this one, this shows my, my geeky comic book side, which I'm really far behind on reading comic books, but I have them, so I just need to, read them. I'm not always in the mood to read anything, really. I have so many books I need to read. I used to read a lot, but when you're not sitting in the library doing nothing except for, like, writing or reading during a period every single day, in high school for, like, 2.5 or 3 years. At least 2.5. I don't know, I don't know, like, what, like, 2.5, 3 years of, I had to think for a second, because I don't think I started working in the library. I think I started in the second semester of sophomore year. And then I was working in the library junior and senior year. So, like, for a whole period, I would just write or read. So, like, I used to read and write a lot more. Of course, then I wasn't reading comic books. So, could you imagine if I was reading comic books then? Like, I could have read so many comic books. I'd be like, yo, Mom, buy me some more comic book series. I need more. Because right now, I don't know if I could quickly find out which all characters, like, I'm actually reading comics from, but I think they're all in here. Let's see. Okay, there's one. It's one of my favorite. Is that one of my favorite magicians? I think I picked it for my top 2 magicians. There's him. Why are you, like, doing your whole "this is my bowl" thing? Eric's not even looking at the bowl. He's overthinking, what if I could somehow jump and escape? You're not going to do it, Eric. He's like, sometimes I dream. Sorry, buddy. Oh, there's my boy. Let's see, what's the other one? Isn't it 4? Wait. Oh, yeah. 4. Which, the one I'm, like, really, really behind on. I was like, who am I forgetting? Like, I'm forgetting, like, which, with the next one, there he is. Like, I saw this really funny post on Tumblr, and, like, if any of y'all watch, like, BuzzFeed Unsolved, like, it was a play off that, where, like, it's, like, the whole, like, hey, demons, it's me, your boy. It was, which I think's a play off something else, but I don't even know, man. Like, I don't pay attention to things. Like, I'll watch BuzzFeed Unsolved, but, like, you would not believe, what was that, like, last week or something? My brother put on, like, a bunch of videos where it's, like, nostalgia music video stuff, like, songs that, like, were your childhood, popular songs everyone hated, and there was one video, and it was, like, the 50 songs that everyone knows the lyrics to, and my brother was, like, so surprised me, because he knows that I don't listen to music unless he tells me it's good, because I don't want to listen to music and be like, this is shit, why did I waste my 5 seconds listening to this? Like, if he says it's good, or he plays it and I like it, like, my brother's got pretty good taste in music, so pretty much, if I like it, he likes it. I can't think of... I think the only band that I can think of that I like that he doesn't care for is probably Blink-182, but he does like California. So, at least he likes California, because he did say, this is a good record, I like this one of theirs. And it's like, yay. But I can't think of any bands, really. Maybe the fact that, I don't know, it's probably just the stuff that I don't usually listen to, but I like, that he probably wouldn't like. But anyway, I'm going off. I keep getting distracted. But basically the video, it was like the 50 songs that everyone knows the lyrics to, and I think I only knew of about half the songs, like maybe 20. I knew like of 20 songs, but I only really knew like the chorus or lyrics of about 10 of them. Because it would be like a few years ago, like the summer bop of 2016, you know, or something. And then, like, Andy's like, oh, I remember that. And I'm like, what is this? I don't know what this is. And Andy's like, you know, like, Des doesn't know stuff. It's like Next Summer Bop that played, like, constantly on the radio. And Andy's like, oh, yeah, this. And I'm like, what is this? I don't know what this is. And then Andy's like, by the end of the video, like, I literally didn't know so many that he is just, like, I was surprising him with how much I don't know. Like, music, or, like, I didn't even know what bop meant when people started saying it. Like, people were like, that song's such a bop. And I'm thinking, where did this whole bop thing come up? Because when I think of bop, all I can think of are boppets, you know? I used to play with one when I was a kid. It's probably still in the garage over at you know, Bop Clicks. But they had one and I used to play with it. So I think of that and I'm like, why would you call a song a bop? I don't understand this new slang, you know? Like, what is this? You know, I'm not hip and, you know, down with the kids and, you know, I'm just not all that cool. And there's one other word that I usually say when I'm saying those things and now I can't think of it. Oh, crap. I always like to say that little thing, and now I can't think of what I usually say. That I'm not hip, I'm not cool. Oh, I don't know. I don't even know now. I keep rambling. Anyway, I don't even remember what I was originally talking about. But, like, this is personality, so you can just get my personality. This happens all the time. Something I can't really help with. Unless maybe I take medication. But, like, I don't take any medication. Unless it's a painkiller for, like, my back or neck because it's annoying me and it's distracting me and I just want to play my video games. Like, leave me alone, back, neck. Stop being stiff. I just want to play my games. But anyway, yeah, I saw a Tumblr post and it was, instead it had this boy, Jason Todd Red Hood, and it was, hey criminals, it's me, your boy. And then, like, there was a thing afterwards where I think it was something like he's gonna kill them or whatever, because, you know, it's Red Hood. But, like, his comics, Red Hood and the Outlaws, my boy, my love, my husband, as I've called him ever since I was a kid, this is my husband. He's in two of the comics that I get. I am so far behind in Titans. Like, the comic book series. So far behind. Like, so far behind. But I haven't really read, like, fully through the last few issues of Nightwing. But I do always skip to the end just to make sure that my boy's okay in the end. You know, like, I gotta make sure that everything's okay with my husband. Like, he's not dead, is he? I can't accept if he's hurt or something. He's gotta be okay. Yeah, I always skip through it. I kind of do that sometimes also with, Hellblazer, which this is, John Constantine, which I know comic-wise, it's actually not pronounced Constantine. If I remember correctly, it's Constantine, he says in the comics, but, like, everyone says Constantine. Like, I'm sorry, John. Like, I'm sorry. But that's the Hellblazer comics, and I love getting those, too. Like, so that's literally boom. And then, like, I know there's Batman. I knew he was right here. And there's Batman with Justice. I used to watch Batman the animated series, like, all the time when I was a kid. I can't reach over and grab them now because now I have this big old thing with all, like, my alter-y, like, stuff, in the way, so I can't, like, reach my hand in because it's on my bed. I have all 4 box sets though. I've had them. I think I got them in middle school because I was like, you know what? I need to relive my childhood. I'm a middle schooler, but I need to relive, like, 2nd grade elementary school, like, Batman. And then sometimes I'm just like, I just want to watch Batman. It's my favorite show ever. Like, I always watch the reruns on Cartoon Network. That show is older than me. And I used to watch the reruns on Cartoon Network. Like, before, like, I think it was before dinner, I would watch them. Maybe after. Can't remember. It came on a little bit later. I feel like it came on at, like, 6 or 7. So I remember, like, it not being, like, after school. it'd be more of like around like a dinner time thing. But I used to watch it so much, like, just be like, look, there's my husband. Oh, you're so funny, Dick. I love you. Like, literally, I just, like, Night of the Ninja is such a good episode. I love that episode because it's, like, so funny. Like, thanks for saving my bacon, Robin. Oh, no problemo, Batman. Walks away because Dick's not getting, the thank yous that he deserves, and he doesn't get it till the end. So good. I love that show so much. It's quality content right there. Literally, actually, that show, I just saw her right here, so literally that's the reason why I don't like Batgirl, so. Not because I love, like, Dick and because he's mine. Actually, no, I don't know. I always felt like there was something off, you know? And then, like, there's all that tension later on, like, with the 4 year, was it 4 years? I think it was like a 4-year skip in time. Was it 4? I can't remember. There was a time skip when the art, and then the art style had changed for, like, the New Avengers. And it's like, and then, like, years later, like, well, like, maybe, like, a few years ago, I found out, like, when her and Dick were together, she was, like, with Batman, which is, like, really weird, because he's kind of like a father figure to Batgirl usually in the comics. I mean, like, he's literally the dad of everyone. He keeps adopting children. So, also, it's just, I don't get, like, you're currently not with, like, your usual boyfriend, so you get with his, like, adopted dad. I don't get that, but, whatever. I mean, I don't like guys, so, like, but yeah, literally, the reason I don't like Batgirl is because of that show, which that was revealed in the comic books later, which I've not read, but you know what, that'd be fun reading. I just keep talking about comic books, and other stuff. I keep rambling, but that's my personality. Like, I think earlier, because like I said, I'm filming this, like, the next day, I don't remember. I don't know if I had a deck that, like, would ramble. No, I said the one deck kind of, like, gets kind of loud sometimes, which is, like, me, but I didn't include that in the video because I didn't even think of it. But that's the dreaming way. Sometimes when I just want to read with it, it's like, read with me! And it's like, that's me right there. Like, listen! Stop ignoring me! Everyone ignores me. Like, Andy, do you see them? I literally just said something, and they're ignoring me at the family dinner again, and Andy's like, I know, bro, I know. Andy would never say bro. But he's not here in the house right now. He's next door, so whatever. He doesn't even watch these videos. But anyway, yeah, this is gonna be really long because I kept rambling, but you know what? That's okay. But, yeah, so those are the 5 decks, which I was picking out next month's decks, so they're pretty much all out there in the living room besides this one that I decided to keep on here because it was the only one that I didn't get to yet. But it was this one, Prisma Visions, Future Vision Gem Tarot. What were the other 2 that I literally added? I don't even remember. Because they're out there. Oh, wait, Dragon Age and the All-Time Low one. Duh. But, which actually, oh, Dragon Age is right here. I have 2 decks in here. The other ones are, in there because they were picking out which ones. So many decks. So many decks to choose. So many I want to work with. Just because, like, it's not like me, like, dedicating myself to one deck and, like, journaling about and get it to know. When I pick out decks, I make it so I will not use any other decks for the month. Doesn't matter if it's just a quick draw or anything. It cannot be any other decks, only the ones I picked out. So that's why I have issues with picking not many decks. I think this time, I think there's 15 decks I think out there. I have one coming. Oh, it might be today, actually. I don't know. Not that far from here. But I have a new deck that's coming soon, like really soon. That one's coming. I'm making one, so I need to have that one before the concert. And then I'm also probably gonna get the one deck that I backed on Kickstarter. So, yeah. Then those 3, that should make it 18, which is at least 2 less than this month. But anyway, yeah, that's me. Des, she likes video games and all-time low. She's a Ravenclaw. I like comics. Nightwing's my husband. And sometimes I just ramble. I can't help it. And it's not bad enough, I don't think, that I, like, need the medication. Like, I had a friend that... yeah. She actually did have medication, she just didn't want to take it. Which could be an issue. Especially since I know she had a hearing aid, and then sometimes she didn't want to wear a hearing aid. And one time we almost lost her while we were at Warped Tour because she didn't put her hearing aid in when she was supposed to. There's a reason why you have a hearing aid. Like, kind of, it's like this, like, you need your hearing aid to hear. I need my glasses to, man, I literally can't even see the screen. I can't see anything. What did I drop? Did I drop, oh, I dropped the pen. But, anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. This video is already way too long, but I don't feel like editing it, so I'm just gonna deal with it being long. But yeah, anyway, those were the decks, and I'm Des, from Aro-Tarot, and I'm, logging off. So, goodbye.